My name is Amy, and this is my final story project. It all started when I decided to move from Colombia to the United States in order to learn English at the English Language Institute of UCF. When I was there, I made the decision to attend to a college here in Orlando, and everyone there advised me to go to Valencia College because Valencia College was an easy, a cheap, and a small college. I thought about it, and I finally made the decision to attend to this college. In my first semester, I enrolled in a class named the New Student Experience. This class made me discover which were my real interests, my strengths, my values, and my goals. During this class, I realized that my principal interest was artistics. That means that I like beauty, style, I love art and creativity. According to the Strength Quest assessment, my top 5 strengths are 1. Context. That means that I understand the present by researching in its history. My second strength is harmony, which means that I tend to find areas of agreement among people. My third strength is restorative, which means that I'm good at figuring out problems and resolving them. Empathy is my fourth strength. This means that I sense other people's feelings, I deal with negative emotions and difficult people. Last strength is connectedness. This means that I think everything happens for a reason and I'm also open to people's diverse philosophy. I also learned that my values were to achieve my goals, to be recognized for my work, and finally, to be independent. Before the SLS class, I didn't have clear which was my career goal nor my purpose. But during the class, I started to put together all the things that I was learning, and I realized that I needed to find a career that would allow me to be creative, that was based on beauty and style, problem solving, and that would allow me to receive recognition. After I had all these things in mind, I realized that my career goal was to become a fashion designer. The purposes of a fashion designer are to create original clothing, accessory, footwear, sketch design, select fabrics, and produce. The skills that are needed are drawing skill, an eye for color, texture and shape, cut and sew, and be able to spot and develop new trends. After I had clear which was my career goal, I asked myself what would my purpose be. I got to the conclusion that my purpose was to have my own brand in which I'll create original clothing that would be affordable, yet stylish and animal-free. After working hard for 2 years, I finally achieved my first goal, that was to graduate from Valencia and obtain my A degree. Now, I was ready to achieve my next goal, that was to attend to the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale and earn my bachelor's degree in fashion design. In order to get accepted at the Art Institute, I had to present a portfolio with my fashion sketch, which I started to work on since I was at Valencia. Also, I had to present an essay explaining why being at the Art Institute would help me achieve my goals. Then, I guess they liked my work and I achieved my second goal, that was getting accepted at the Art Institute. I worked very hard during 3 years at the Art Institute, and in those years I learned everything that I needed in order to become a fashion designer. I improved my drawing skills, I learned about pattern, colors and texture, sewing techniques, and I also learned about merchandising and advertising. After I did my internships in a few fashion houses, I finally graduated from the Art Institute and I received my bachelor's degree in fashion design. The overall cost of my tuition was $60,000. In the beginning, my parents helped me fund my tuition. After, I applied for a student loan in Colombia, and finally I was able to work, so I was able to fund it by myself. After graduation, I opened an online store of clothing based on a combination of summer and bohemian style. It was a totally success since the beginning. After I gained more experience, I moved on to the world of haute couture. I started to create designs inspired in haute couture but with affordable prices. This allowed me to participate in important rounds, joining the best fashion designers of the moment. Soon, my brand was well known. Until one day, I received a call from the producers of Project Runway, asking me to join them as one of their judges for the new season of the show. I couldn't be any happier.
Created using Powtoon.